Hi guys! So today, magsasolve na tayo ng equations, okay? So pag-uusapan din natin yung iba-ibang properties ng algebra and ganun din yung steps, alright? So lagi lang natin tatandaan that when we solve equations, so para lang siyang seesaw. So dapat balance. So kung ano yung ginawa mo sa kabila, ganun din yung gagawin mo dun sa kabila. Okay? So laging balance. Alright? So let's start. Okay, so before tayo mag-solve ng equation, we need first to identify the difference between expression and equation. So, from the previous videos, nalaman natin kung ano yung term, right? Yung term is yung pinagsama nating number and variable. Tama? Pag pinag-multiply natin yung number and then variable, then we have a term. Okay? Or, we also have what we call constant term. So, in short, meron pa rin siyang invisible na variable, pero yung exponent niya is 0, which equivalent lang naman yan is 1. So, kaya siya constant term kasi nga hindi naman magbabago yung value niya. Okay? Kasi nga, yung variable niya is always equivalent to 1. So, pag sinabi nating expression, yan yung pinagsama-samang terms. So, let's say 3x plus 2. Okay? So, isang term, and then isang term, and then you combine it using addition. Okay? Or we have 3x minus 5. Isang expression din yan. Okay? So, that is expression. So, what if magiging equation na siya? Pag sinabi namang equation from the word itself, equate, so, meron na siyang equal sign. So, let's say 3x plus 5 is equals to 6. Okay? So, yung expression na to, meron ng kasama dito sa kabilang side at pinagsama sila gamit yung equal sign. Alright? So, pwede rin naman na yung equation natin ay 3x plus 5 and then kinombine mo ulit na merong another expression, let's say 6x minus 2. Isang expression, and pinag-combine mo gamit yung equal sign. Okay? Okay, so when we say expression, ang ginagawa lang natin dyan is we simplify by combining like terms or we evaluate it by putting any amount or any value dun sa variable. Alright? But when we have equation, meron na tayong fixed amount dun sa variable natin. In short, sinosolve na natin yung value ng variable. Okay? So, that's the difference also between expression and equation. Alright, so we have different types of equation. So, yung una dito, ito yung tinatawag na linear equation. So, meron lang siyang isa or dalawang variable. Alright? And the highest exponent or degree of the variable is of course 1. Okay? Yung sumunod naman, tinatawag yung quadratic equation. So, kung mapapansin nyo, yung highest degree ng exponent niya is 2. Alright? So, pag ganyan yung equation nyo, ibig sabihin that is quadratic equation. Yung pangatlo naman yan, since kung mapapansin nyo, meron tayong radical sign, so tinatawag natin yung radical equation. Alright? So, yung sumunod naman, that is exponential equation. So, kung mapapansin nyo, meron tayong exponent na variable. Alright? And then, we have this rational equation. So, meron tayo sa equation na rational part. Alright? So, meron pang iba-ibang klase ng equation, pero ito lang yung sum. Alright? So, at least familiar na kayo kung makaka-encounter kayo ng gantong equation. Okay, so pag-usapan naman natin yung properties of algebra. Alright? So, yung properties, ito lang yung ways para ma-solve natin yung value ng isang variable. So, let's say, ang equation ko ay x minus 3 equals to 7. So, mag-iisip tayo, or aalamin natin, ano yung value ni x na kapag binawasan ko daw ng 3, that is equals to 7. So, kahit hindi tayo mag-solve, di ba, we can just say it's 10. Kasi 10 minus 3, that's 7. Pero may gamit yung steps para makuha natin to. So, yung gagawin natin is, meron tayong dalawang sides. Alright? And, sa side na to, meron tayong x at negative 3. So, yung goal natin, sa side na yan, ay maiwan si x at matanggal yung iba pang number na kasama ni x. Alright? So, ang tatanggalin natin ay negative 3. So, para maging 0 or technically makancel si negative 3, we need to combine or add 3. Alright? Kasi diba, when we have negative and positive 3, that is 0, or we can just simply cancel it. Alright? And then, dahil equal sides sila, diba? Dapat kung anong ginawa ko sa side na to, ganun din yung gagawin ko sa kabilang side. Or vice versa. So, dahil nag-add ako ng 3 dito, dapat mag-a-add din ako ng 3 sa kabila. So, ibig sabihin, yung natira na lang dito sa side ay x. And then, kapag pinagsama mo yung 7 at saka positive 3, that is 10. Alright? So, ibig sabihin, the value of x is 10. Alright? So, for us to check that, i-plug lang natin yung value ng x. So, yung x daw ay 10. And then, minus 3, that is 7. So, 10 minus 3, that is 7. So, pag equal sila, ibig sabihin, tama yung value ng ating x. Alright? So, kung napansin nyo, ang ginawa natin is nag-add tayo. So, tinatawag natin yan na addition property of algebra. Okay? Okay, so we have here x plus 3 equals 7. So, kung mapapansin nyo, ang kasama ngayon ni x ay isang positive 3. Alright? So, kailangan makancel natin yan para makuha natin yung value ng x. Pero without solving it, mag-isip na tayo ng number. Ano kaya yung idadagdag ko sa 3 para maging 7? And we know that's 4. Tama ba? So, sige, i-solve natin siya and let's see kung 4 ang value ng x. So, to cancel positive 3, we need to combine it with negative 3. Alright? Or minus it by 3. So, magiging 0 siya. So, technically cancel. And then, ang natira na lang sa side na to ay, that's x. Alright? Now, so, nag-minus tayo sa kabilang side. So, mag-minus din tayo dito. Alright? So, 7 minus 3, that is 4. So, ibig sabihin, ang value ng x natin ay 4. Okay? So, let's check. Let's plug 4 dun sa x. So, 4 plus 3 equals 7. So, 4 plus 3, that's 7. So, kung nag-equal sila, ibig sabihin, tama ang ating value ng x. Alright? So, kung ang ginawa natin to get the value of x is nag-minus tayo. Alright? So, ibig sabihin, that is subtraction property of algebra. Okay, so we have here 2x equals 10. So, ito naman yung equation natin. So, kung mapapansin nyo, meron tayong isang number and isang variable. So, ang operation dyan, diba, is multiplication. Kasi when we have 2 times x, so ginagawa lang natin, pinagsasama lang natin sila. Alright? So, ang gagawin natin is, kailangan matanggal yung coefficient na 2 at ang matira lang is yung variable. Okay? So, to do that, dapat i-divide natin, since ang opposite ng multiplication ay division, i-divide natin yung 2 sa sarili niya. Alright? So, 2 divided by 2, that's 1, and then bring down yung variable. Eh, diba, kapag ang isang variable ay may coefficient na 1, we don't need to write it down. So, technically, x lang yan. Alright? So, ang nangyayari, kapag dinidivide natin yung coefficient sa sarili niya, nagka-cancel out na lang tayo. Okay? Pero ang nangyayari lang talaga niyan is equals sa 1, pero hindi na natin isusulat kasi yung 1. Kaya ang natitira na lang is yung variable na kasama niya. Okay? So, sa kabila naman, dahil nga nag-divide tayo, so equal side siya, magdi-divide din tayo sa kabila. Kung anong dinivide natin dito sa kabila. Alright? So, 10 divided by 2, that is 5. So, ibig sabihin, ang value ng x ay 5. So, to check that, i-plug natin. So, 2, yung x natin ay 5. So, times 5. So, kung ang sagot dito, 2 times 5 is 10, at equal naman siya sa kabila. So, ibig sabihin, tama ang value ng ating x. Alright? So, ang ginawa natin dito ay nag-divide tayo. So, ibig sabihin, that is division property of algebra. Okay, so meron naman akong equation dito na x over 4 equals to 3. Alright? So, sinasabi lang yan, ano yung value ng x na pag dinivide ko by 4, the answer is 3. So, kung isipin natin, that could be, or that is 12. Kasi 12 divided by 4, that is 3. So, paano natin makukuha yung 12 as value of x? So, kung mapapansin nyo, ang ating operation ay division. So, the opposite of division ay multiplication. So, to cancel this one, yung denominator, para yung matira na lang ay x, gagamit tayo ng multiplication. So, imumultiply natin siya by 4. Okay? So, dahil equal side siya, dapat imumultiply ko rin dito. Alright? So, ang mangyayari ngayon, so, eto naka-fraction. So, gawin din natin fraction to para mamultiply natin. So, 4 times x, that is 4x. 1 times 4, that's 4. So, again, meron tayong 4 divided by 4, that's 1. So, technically, canceled na lang yan. Ang matitira na lang ay x. Tama ba? Kung alala nyo yung last video, di ba, magiging 1x dapat yan. Pero we don't need to write the 1. So, x na lang siya. Alright? So, ibig sabihin, na-cancel na natin yung denominator at ang natira na lang ay x. Alright? So, ang mangyayari kapag nag-multiply tayo ng denominator niya, technically, ang natitira lang naman is yung numerator. Okay? So, again, para makancel yung denominator, i-multiply mo lang siya dun sa number na nasa denominator. At ang matitira lang ay yung numerator. Okay? So, sa kabilang side naman, 3 times 4, that is 12. So, ito ang value ng ating x. So, to check that, i-plug natin yung value ng x. So, x divided by 4 or 12 divided by 4, the answer is 3. So, equal side siya. So, ibig sabihin, tama yung ating sagot. Alright? Alright, so yung ginawa natin this time is nag-multiply tayo. Tama ba? Minultiply natin siya ng by 4. So, ang ginamit nating property ay multiplication property. Alright, so meron tayong tinatawag na single step, two-step, or multi-step to get the value of the variable. Okay? So, pag sinabing single step, ito na yung naging example natin. Na isang step lang. So, ginamitan lang natin ng addition property, or subtraction property, or multiplication property, or division property. Alright? So, isa lang. Pag sinabi naman natin two-step, from the word itself, ibig sabihin, gumamit tayo ng two steps. So, either gumamit tayo ng addition and division, or subtraction, or multiplication, and multiplication. Okay? So, 2. So, pag sinabi natin 2 na properties yung ginamit natin. So, we'll have different examples later. Okay, so we have here 3x plus 3 equals 18. So, kukunin natin yung value ng x. And, ang kailangan muna nating tanggalin sa side na to ay yung mas malayo dun sa variable, which is yung positive 3. Okay? So, para makancel si positive 3, we need to combine it with negative 3 or i-minus natin sa 3. So, magiging 0 na sila. So, technically canceled na. So, dahil nag-minus tayo ng 3 sa side na yan, mag-minus din tayo dito sa kabila. Okay? So, yung natira dito ay 3x na lang. And yung kabila ay magiging 18 minus 3, that is 15. Okay? So, we have now 3x equals 15. So, to cancel the 3, we need to divide it. So, di ba 1 na lang yan, pero we don't need to write 1. So, ang matitira na lang ay x. And then, i-divide din natin yung kabila ng 3. So, the answer is 5. Okay? So, the value of our x ay 5. So, i-plug natin yan. So, we have 3x. So, 3 times 5, kasi yun yung value ng ating x, plus 3. So, 3 times 5, that's 15. So, pag pinag-plus na natin yung 15 tsaka 3, that's 18. So, dahil equal sila, so, ibig sabihin, tama ang nakuha nating value ng x, which is 5. Okay? So, kung mapapansin nyo, ilang property yung ginamit. So, we have subtraction property. Nag-minus muna tayo. And then, nag-divide tayo. Okay? So, we use the subtraction property and division property. So, therefore, dahil dalawa yung ginamit natin, we call that two-step. Okay? Alright, so we have here 6x minus 2 equals 28. So, again, ang unahin nating tanggalin or i-cancel ay yung malayo sa x, which is negative 2. And to cancel that, mag-add tayo ng 2. So, magiging 0 na siya. So, canceled na. Then, mag-add din tayo sa kabila. Alright? So, yung natira na lang dito ay 6x. And then, sa kabila naman, 28 plus 2, so naging 30. Okay? So, we need to cancel 6 by dividing by itself. So, yung natira na lang ay x. And then, mag-divide din tayo sa kabila. 30 divided by 6, that is 5. So, the value of x is 5. And for us to check that, let's plug yung value ng x. So, 6 times x. So, 6 times 5 minus 2. So, 6 times 5, that's 30. And then, pag minus natin sa 2, that's 28. So, pag equal, ibig sabihin, tama ang ating value na x is equals to 5. Alright? So, yung properties na ginamit natin, addition and division. So, dalawang property, so two-step. Okay? Alright, so, meron tayo ditong x over 5 plus 7 equals to negative 3. So, kailangan ulit matira lang si x. So, ang kailangang ma-cancel sa side na to ay yung mas malayo sa x, which is yung positive 7. So, to cancel that, mag-minus tayo ng 7. So, magiging 0. So, canceled na yan. And then, of course, mag-minus din tayo sa kabila. Alright? So, yung natira na lang dito ay yung x over 5. And then, sa kabila, magiging negative 3. And then, kinumbine sa negative 7. So, that is negative 10. Alright? So, meron tayong x over 5 equals negative 10. So, ang kailangan nating ma-cancel ay yung denominator para ang matira na lang ay x. So, again, anong property yung gagamitin? That is multiplication. So, imumultiply natin siya both sides sa 5. Alright? So, again, di ba kapag nag-multiply tayo ng same lang naman yung denominator or minultiply natin sa denominator itself, automatic cancel. And alam na ninyo yung rason kung bakit. Okay? Kasi ang magiging, or ang matitira lang naman talaga dyan ay yung x or yung numerator. Alright? Basta parehas yung i-multiply nyo dun sa denominator, ang natitira lang lagi ay numerator. So, technically, ang natira na lang sa side na yan, or sa left side ay yung x. And then, sa kabila naman, nag-multiply tayo ng negative 10 at saka 5. So, we have negative 50. Alright? So, the value of x ay negative 50. So, for us to check, i-plug natin yung value ng x. So, we have now negative 50 divided by 5 plus 7 equals negative 3. So, negative 50 divided by 5, that is negative 10. Then, bring down positive 7. So, negative 10 plus 5, that is negative 3. Since equal silang side, so, ibig sabihin, tama ang ating value na x is equals to negative 50. Okay? So, anong yung mga properties na nagamit? So, we have subtraction and multiplication properties. So, two-step pa rin siya. Okay, so we have here 3 times dun sa open and close parenthesis x plus 1 equals 5 plus x. Alright, so pag ganito yung scenario, kailangan muna nating sagutin to. So, distribution property, 3 times x, that is 3x. And then 3 times positive 1, that is positive 3. Okay, and then copy nyo lang din yung kabilang side. So, meron na tayong ganito. Alright, so, simplify natin by combining like terms. So, meron tayo dito sa kabilang x, tsaka meron din tayo ditong 3x. So, like term sila. So, kailangan pagsamahin natin. At the same time, meron din tayong constant term sa magkabilang side. So, simplify muna natin. So, ang dapat mangyari, i-cancel nyo dun sa side na yon kung yung sinong mas maliit yung value. Or mas maliit yung coefficient. So, let's say si x tsaka si 3x, ang mas maliit dyan ay si x lang. Tama? So, ika-cancel mo yung x. So, to cancel positive x, combine it with negative x. So, magiging 0 na siya. So, dahil equal side, dapat i-minus mo rin yung x dito. Sa katapat niya, dun sa like terms niya. Okay? So, 3x minus x, di ba 1 lang to? So, technically that is 2x. Alright? And then, i-bring down nyo lang yung hindi pa nakaka-cancel. So, sa kabilang side, ang natira na lang ay 5. Okay? So, meron na tayong 2x plus 3 equals 5. So, ang ika-cancel naman natin sa side na to ay yung positive 3. So, i-minus natin yan. So, 0 na lang, cancelled. And then, minus natin din dito sa kabilang side. So, yung natira na lang ay 2x. And then, sa kabila ay magiging 5 minus 3, that is 2. Alright? So, we have 2x equals 2. So, to cancel the 2, divide it again by itself. So, x na lang yung natira, and then 2 divided by 2, that's 1. Alright? So, the value of x is 1. So, check natin kung tama ang nakuha natin value. So, we have now, diba, ito yung ating na-simplify ng equation. So, gamitin natin yan. So, yung x, ang value daw ng x ay 1. So, 3 times 1, and then 5 plus 1. So, 3 times 1, that's 3. So, pag pinag-plus natin, 3 plus 3, that's 6. And then, 5 plus 1, that's 6. So, equal sila. So, ibig sabihin, tama yung nakuha nating value. Okay? So, ang dami nating ginawa. So, ang ginawa muna natin is gumamit tayo ng subtraction property. And then, what else? And then, nag-subtract ulit tayo. And then, nag-divide. Alright? And then, gumamit pa tayo ng distributive property to simplify. So, in short, ang daming properties na nagamit sa equation na to get the value of the variable. So, ito ay multi-step. Okay? Alright, so solve natin tong equation na to. Pero i-simplify muna natin. Okay? Ibig sabihin, combine like terms or i-solve muna natin yung distributive property. So, 3 times 2x, we have 6x. And then 3 times positive 5, that is positive 15. And then, combine like terms dito sa side na to. So, 4x minus x, we have 3x. And then, we have constant term na positive 7, saka positive 1, so we have positive 8. Okay? So, cancel na natin. So, again, mas maliit yung 3x sa 6x, so ika-cancel natin is yung 3x sa kabila. So, to cancel that, we need to minus 3x. Okay? So, 0 na yan. So, ibig sabihin, cancel na sa dyan. And then, i-minus din natin dito. So, 6x minus 3x, we have 3x. And then, bring down yung positive 15. Then, sa kabilang, natira na lang ay positive 8. Okay? So, we have now 3x plus 15 equals 8. So, ang susunod na nating i-cancel ay yung positive 15. So, minus natin siya. So, 0 na siya. And then, minus din natin dito. So, ang natira na lang sa side na to ay 3x. And sa kabilang side, x minus 15, that is negative 7. So, to cancel 3, divide natin sa sarili. So, meron na lang dito ay negative 7 over 3. Okay, so that's the value of our x. Okay, so kung mapapansin nyo, ang unang ginawa natin ay sinimplify muna natin yung ating equation. So, yung distributive and then combine like terms. And then, gumamit tayo ng subtraction property. And then, another subtraction property and division property. So, again, this is multi-step. Okay? Alright, so, i-check natin kung tama yung value na nakuha natin sa variable. Okay? So, ipa-plug natin yung negative 7 over 3 dun sa x dito sa ating equation na na-simplify na. So, we have 6x, so that is 6 times negative 7 over 3. plus 15 equals yung 3x, which is 3 times negative 7 over 3 plus 8. Okay, then let's solve. So, dahil naka-fraction to, so it would be easy kung if-fraction na lang din natin yung 6. Okay? So, 6 times negative 7, that is negative 42. And then 1 times 3, that is 3 plus 15. And then, i-fraction na lang din natin yung 1. So, 3 times negative 7, that is negative 21 over, so 1 times 3, that's 3 plus 8. Okay? So, negative 42 divided by 3, so that is, ano ba sagot? Is that 12? No. That is 14. So, negative 14. And then, bring down 15. Negative 21 divided by 3, that is negative 7 plus 8. So, negative 14 plus 15, that is positive 1. And negative 7 plus 8, that is positive 1. So, tama ang ating naging sagot. So, ibig sabihin, tama yung value na nakuha natin, which is negative 7 over 3. Okay? So, ganun lang guys if you want to check your answer. Okay, so other way to solve this, bukod dun sa gawin natin fraction to, is paliitin natin yung value. Okay? So, yung 6 at saka 3, diba meron naman, kung gagawin mo siyang fraction, kung paliliitin mo yan, pwede mo siyang i-divide parehas dun sa 3. Tama ba? So, it will become 2 over 1. Kasi 6 divided by 3, that's 2. 3 divided by 3, that's 1. Okay? So, yung mangyayari, yung 6, magiging 2, tapos yung 3, magiging 1. Okay? So, ganun siya. Para mas mabilis siyang isolve din. So, let's say, itong 6 naging 2, and then itong 3 naging 1. So, technically, ita-times mo na lang yung 2 sa negative 7, so that is negative 14. So, over 1, you don't need to write it kasi same lang naman din yung value. Then, bring down this one. And then, itong 3 at saka denominator na 3, di ba again, magka-cancel lang yan kasi same lang naman yung denominators doon sa minultiply mo. So, automatic cancel yan. So, it will just become negative 7 plus 8. So, negative 14 plus 15, 1. Negative 7 plus 8, that is 1. So, equal side. So, yun pa rin yung sasagot. Okay?